What would you like to chat about? This isn't a great time for that. Why do you want to be moved?
Carolina's got the advantage, having won the last contest in this rivalry. Robinson's physicality and offense were on full display the last time these two teams met.
It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff.
Great night for hockey, and period number 1 is underway.
Gets in front of a one-timer, and he can't hang on after that hit.
Handles a puck at the point.
Denies him with a save.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
The Capitals' management and coaching staff have to be disappointed with where they're at halfway through the season here, James. They're very average, and they really haven't bought in and been committed to the overall success of the program. They've got to find a way to be better and make the necessary adjustments to do it.
Quick pass to Wilson. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Tries to feed it over to Svechnikov. Takes a shot.
Gets a piece of it and will play on.
With that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless.
The Hurricanes will go to work here in the offensive zone.
The Capitals will play it in their own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Svechnikov. Slides the puck down low. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Now a quick pass to Stankoven. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example. Paravari's timing has been a little bit off in terms of his offensive skill set. You know, just a little bit too late, a little bit too early, a reason why he's on this pointless streak now. I figure he'll get it together here, James. He just needs one to go in to reset the temperature.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. The Capitals win the draw. Washington's regained possession of the puck. And a great save! Relentless pressure! Drives the puck away. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Washington's got the puck. Radish has gained the line and on the attack. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Hall's got it along the boards. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Picks off the feed. Handles the puck. Moves it to Radish. Gains the zone along the right wall. Moves it quickly over to Blake. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Sends it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Thompson's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Carolina has taken possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Carrier. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Goes right to the crease. Here's a chance on the backhand. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the sweat.
Thompson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Strome's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Hurricanes win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. Stahl's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck off the draw. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Thompson!
Thompson's dialed in and able to redirect. Well, you can't.
He might have a step here. He's in alone.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen. So wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls.
The Capitals have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Passes the puck over to Protas. And now he angles it across to Wilson. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The setters will glide into the dot. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Slides the puck across to Ovechkin. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Stones him in front. From the boards, he takes that pass. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition.
Power forwards drive the lanes, and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. Shot! Denied by Thompson. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Here we go, one-man rush. Fires it, makes the save. Anderson's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Quick feed to Blake. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Ovechkin. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Ovechkin's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Thompson's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
How did he stop that one?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Taken along the wall by Gostisbehere. Washington's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. Carolina's won the draw. Receives the pass. The Hurricanes played along the boards. Puck scooped up by Jankowski. Pinned up along the boards. Radish's stick handling in his own zone. Unable to reach that one. And now it's over to Kostin. Makes a move in front. Denies him in close.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Carolina's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, great save there! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Thompson's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, third period is officially underway. And now he moves it to Svechnikov. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Tosses it to Protas. Takes a shot. Great chance and an even better save. Pass across to Kotkaniemi. Puts it on net. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Scores! A power play goal!
Anytime you're playing an arch rival, you know that it's going to be a duel of the coaches and a duel of the team, and they lost the game last time. They're trailing in this one, and the coach now frustrated behind the bench. He knows this is war, and he wants to win it.
And with the goal, he continues to extend that point-per-game streak against his rivals.
Yeah, and he loves to see the reaction of his rivals. I think that's maybe why he enjoys doing it so much. There's a confidence, there's an air about these games, and it's an underlying emotion. Everyone can feel it.
Taken by Chychrun. Tries to get the puck over to Strome. Cuts to the front. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Redirected off a stick. Anderson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Washington's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Carolina's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Oh, it stops him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Capitals' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to Hall. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Takes the feed.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Takes it to the front. Easily kicked away by the goalie. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Great on-ice vision to bat that down. Thompson's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Past the midway mark in this period, Carolina's got a 2-0 lead. The Capitals come up with the defensive zone draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Angles it over to Wilson. Well, this is what you get when you touch the forbidden fruit.
Well, this is about protecting your stars. I mean, you want to make sure that they're taken care of, and dropping the gloves here is a clear message that you're not going to have a way with our best players. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Stankoven's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Sandberg. Here's an odd man rush. Let's move to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. Too much congestion in front. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And this was all over. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
Well, a great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well. And in particular, he anticipated the play, made some great reads. And what about his rebound control?
The Hurricanes won the last time in this ongoing rivalry. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Hurricanes are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Off a stick and they can't connect. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Sends the pass over. And now he tries to get it across to Konechny. Shot! Denied by the goaltender.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Carolina's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Monster save. Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now.
I can't remember the last time a goal has been scored against him, James, but that's going to do it. That's going to end the streak, but he has been unbelievable, tracking, dialed in, and making so many amazing saves.
Well, he came, he saw, and he continues to do what he does against his rivals.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's the point-per-game player, and when ice closes up and you know it's a passionate game and the fans are into it, he is the most engaged and finds a way to hit the score sheet.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the draw. Jarvis looks around, and that's blocked. Carolina's got possession at center. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by York. Now over to Konechny. The Hurricanes take possession on the defensive end. From his own end, he picks up the puck. To the low slot. Big save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out. Drysdale's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Flyers lead it 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Feeds it across the ice to Samula. Battle along the boards. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Michkov's moving the puck through his own zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Blake. Tosses it on to Walker. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Dishes it to Michkov. Hammers him into the boards. Here's a chance. Oh, and he stops that one. Konechny's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Samula. Carolina's got the puck. And he feeds it down to Hall. Takes the feed. Quick shot! And he makes the save.
Erson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Works it across to Couturier. Oh, here we go! And there's a great save by Anderson. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Carolina's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Puck grab by Sanheim. Quick pass across to Couturier. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Shuts them down.
Anderson's team has to be better in front of him. I mean, he's tasked with another save. It's timely. They are trailing in this one. They didn't want to go further into a deficit, James, but they can't expect shutouts like he had last game all the time.
Philadelphia's looking to break out. Here in the late going of the frame, the Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Pass save, and he makes it look easy.
Konechny's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Practice or locker room tours is absolutely free. So what are you waiting for? Fay Bank, your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Hurricanes really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, F3 has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd-man rushes.
They've got numbers here. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Moves it around along the half wall. With the backhander! Oh, denied on the play! Whoa!
Oh, it's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
And the puck is... to a safer spot on the ice. Takes the pass. Takes the shot. And the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Couturier's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Carolina's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Still lots of time left in the period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that goes wide. Quick shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Flyers gain possession. Quick pass to Tippett. Carolina's gained possession. Great pass from the left wing. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. All alone! Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They're going to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Flyers make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed, much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
Picked up along the boards by Stakoven. And misses over the net. And he takes a shot, and he makes a save there. Short-handed shot. Made that stop. Back-to-back saves. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. And they skated out of the danger zone. Here's a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Nice bank pass off the boards. Good stand-up hit on the play. Close, but not close enough.
He's got it tonight, but he's got to find a way to hit the net. Even if it doesn't go in, there's a second shot opportunity with his team trailing. He's got to find a way to hit it. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Flyers win the draw on their own end. Tries to feed it over to Michkov. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Shot! And not much on that one. And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go.
The Hurricanes find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. The Flyers win the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it to Tippett. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Slides it diagonally to Stahl. And he takes the dish. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Great play to sidestep the poke check. Big time stop there. Tippett's going to play it against the half wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's decision. The Hurricanes are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out. With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute, but didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Grabbed along the board by Robinson. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Carolina's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. The Hurricanes have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Through center. Big collision that sends him right onto his teammate's lap.
And it's also a hit that sends a message in and around the bench, doesn't it? And you know, for him, he's just got to collect himself, get back up, but you can certainly see that his teammates are smiling.
And here comes the response.
It has to be. You don't want your star players dropping the gloves, so you bring out the enforcer to do it, kind of like the old-time hockey, James.
And ring the bell, it's over.
That was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. With this game completely out of hand right now, this is a predictable fight. Late in the game, it's a blowout. This is frustration bubbling over.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. The Flyers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Great save by the goaltender on that one.
Couturier's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Flyers are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that's off the glove, and we'll play on!
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about...
Scores! And that's 4-0 and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pat the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Here's a shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Angles it over to Walker. There he is from the slot! Picked up along the wall by Konechny. He grabs the puck here at the point. Just gets enough to keep it out. Intercepted in the offensive end by Konechny. Dismissed that chance. Moves it quickly over to Stankoven. Shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Kicks it away from the crease. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Philadelphia's training staff and sleep team will be all hands on deck as the club opens up on the road next game. The Hurricanes have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. And there you go, your first shutout of the season. It's got to be a nice feeling there.
Well, yeah, it's what you work for, and really what the whole team works for, especially at the end of the game, wanting to protect it. But when you look at the performance tonight, it's a confidence booster. Anytime you don't allow a goal against, the likelihood of me starting the next game is pretty good.
Philadelphia's entering play, having taken the last game between these two squads. Konechny's physicality last time he played them overshadowed the fact he scored. Stankoven's last meeting against them saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Based on how last game played out between these two sides, you knew the rematch was going to be hot, and it happens next. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Hurricanes win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. Quick feed to Konechny. He got on it!
Chekhov's getting it done, James, and he's dialed in, and you know that he's got confidence.
Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Hurricanes have set themselves up nicely throughout the first half of the season, James. They've been connected. They've got a lot of W's underneath their belt. Now they just got to push to the finish line, and the stretch, it can be tough.
Carolina's won the draw. Oh, comes up on the stop. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Sanheim. Moves the puck. Nice feed at center, moves them ahead now. Lowers the boob.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And a great save. Takes a shot. Makes another stop. Quick pass to Jarvis. What a stop. They're everywhere. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
Here's a blast. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front.
Costas Bear's been showing signs of frustration, just on a pointless streak right now. And as a player, you really want to feel like you contribute. You can do lots of things well, but when you don't get on the score sheet, you don't feel like you're doing much.
Here's a shot. Stick save. Just got a piece of it with that one.
Fedottov's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Couturier won the draw here in their own zone. Slides it over to Tippett. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, that's a huge stop by Kucherov.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Shuts him down. Slots up on the point. Scores! Wow! I think there might be smoke coming from the back of the net after that one-timer.
Well, if you have time to load and explode in the offensive zone, you're going to let it rip, and that's exactly what happens here. A perfect pass off the front foot, and he just lets it rip.
The Hurricanes draw first blood here in period number one.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
It's the first penalty kill of the night for this team, and they won't let that knock their confidence. We know their penalty kill unit is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve, so let's see if any of their improvements show up tonight.
Oh, they go back on offense. And he takes the feed. Gets in front of it.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Fires it. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Turns him away. The Flyers have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Forster. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle? And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Carolina's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Stalls, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Here they come through center and into the offensive end.
He's only one goal away, James, of his next milestone right here.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Taken here by Blake. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here's a blast. Denies him on the slapper. Steps across the blue line. Taken along the wall by Hathaway. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Ristolainen's taking it from his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Philadelphia's trailing in this one, and there's a reason why. They're thinking offense only. Listen, you got to get on your horse. You got to find a way to get back through the middle of the ice. There's been zero back pressure in this game.
Cuts into the paint. Huge stop by Fedotov.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Fedotov's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Takes a shot. Got stopped. Hashtag blocked.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Puts it on net. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Carolina's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting up some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And, hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Carolina's in now. Skates to the crease. Great heads-up play with the stick by Zamula. And some good footwork to kick it away. Scooped up along the wall by Sealer. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And he stopped that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Carolina's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Stalls won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And he denied him there. And he fights off another save.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a chance. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Gets the puck in deep. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Passes it over to Carrier. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Wow, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
And the puck's booted away. They fight for it along the boards. Richard's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Works it across to Glass. Fires it on net. Glove save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
You always expect a little snarl in a rivalry game, but zero response, zero accountability after a player's down like that, Cheryl. I get why the coach is upset here wanting to talk to the official.
Well, you said it's a rivalry game, so emotion is already heated, James. Now you have an injured player on the ice. The coach is freaking out right now. He is irate, and I don't know if it's a conversation he wants, James, but he's certainly yelling.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Flyers need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. Fedottov's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you've got in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Too many bodies in the way. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. And that's turned aside by Kochetkov.
Kochetkov's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Nice speed from the left side up the middle. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. From the slot, wrist shot. Nice save from point-blank range. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not 1, but 2 consecutive saves. Konechny's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Takes it into the slot. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes are up 3-1. Stahls won the draw, and they're on the attack. And a great save. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Hurricanes can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. The Flyers start with the puck in their own end. And they send it right back to him. Odd man rush. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Here's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Here's a chance. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Nashville's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Stankoven's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Played big in the moment there. Now he slides it up to Mangiapane. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
Coughs up the puck after that hit. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Brazo. And he sends it across to Couturier. Shot! And there's the save on the play. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Carolina's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Stankoven's won the draw inside his own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Handles it along the blue line. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Here in the later stages of this period, the Hurricanes lead at 4-1. The Flyers win the faceoff. Turns it aside with the glove. The Hurricanes have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Philadelphia's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. Moves it to Walker. Looks to pass it to Stahl. Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And that pass is redirected. Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. Shot! And he gets in front of that.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
They've got the defense outnumbered. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And we are all over with this one. Well, Cheryl, they came, they saw, they conquered.
Yeah, they certainly did, James. And what I loved about their game is they possessed the puck. They were able to gain entry into the offensive zone, and they took what was given. So they drove the net, and they got multiple shots on net consecutively, and they wind up with the win.
The way you've been playing is paying off. Now you get a chance on power play, too. There's going to be a lot of new looks, and I think you're going to like them. Hey, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season, and this is usually when coaches start their evaluations again. It's important to know that if you really want to etch your spot on this team moving forward, it's important to prove it to them in these upcoming games. Bear down and focus.